Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to be more productive and 7 ways that being productive will motivate your life and how to motivate you to be more productive. So since back to school season is upon us, I thought this would be the perfect video to start off my back to school series, which is all the way from like August to like mid-September. So stay tuned for that, and if you don't want to miss one of those videos, you guys can subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another one of my videos. And it's been a long time since I did a voiceover, but I really thought it would be important to just explain everything, you know, just make sure that I was able to explain everything to you guys. So let's just get down into it. So the very first habit or tip is to create a routine. This means find a way to wake up early. I wake up at 5 a.m. Start waking up early so you fix your little sleeping schedule. Start journaling, start time blocking, start planning, start doing all this stuff, so then when you go back to school, it's gonna be like muscle memory. You're already going to want to do it naturally, so then you don't have to worry about having to force yourself to do all this stuff. So creating a routine not only helps you format your life, and eventually now that it's summer and you know when you get back to school, it's going to be hard for you to get back into a routine. So if you're creating them right now, it's just going to be super easy to make sure that you're productive. And if you already have a plan for the day, it just makes it easier to go throughout your day. And I think it actually makes my day go by faster and doesn't make me feel like I'm bored. So I personally think creating a routine is probably one of the most important things that you can do, so that when you get back to school, your muscle memory and your body itself will already want to create a routine. So honestly, just if you're gonna do anything in this video, try to create a routine so that you are motivating yourself to continue being productive. So the next tip or habit is to plan everything out. Now, this may sound a little weird, but I use Notion to plan out everything. So when I go to school, I have a dashboard just for that, for school. I plan out every assignment. I plan out assignments for like 2 months in advance so that I can get caught up with everything and I can get ahead. But now that it's summer, I've really been focusing on YouTube, so I literally just have a dashboard and I have all of my video ideas planned out. Another thing that I do is I plan out everything for my day. You may be thinking, how am I going to plan absolutely everything for your day? It's as simple as planning when you're going to wake up, when you're going to go to sleep, when you're going to eat dinner, when you're going to eat breakfast, all that stuff. So then your day just kind of flows. Not only that, but I feel like helps me, again, make my day go faster, but it makes me feel like I'm being productive doing the simplest things, like cleaning my room, cleaning my desk. I time block it so that I have 10 or 15 minutes of each of those. And again, it's going to help you when you go back to school because it's going to feel natural for you just to plan everything out. And it just makes life easier because if I'm going to hang out with a friend one day, then I can plan to do my YouTube stuff on this day or do my cleaning on this day. It just makes everything so much better, and it motivates me to continue planning. So that's why I think it makes me super productive, and I think it will help you become more productive because, you know, part of being productive is not getting overwhelmed, and so planning everything out will help you not being overwhelmed for things in the future. Okay, so the third habit is to have a clean workspace. I think I've mentioned it in a video before, but it is scientifically proven that if you have a messy workspace, your mind is also cluttered, whereas if you have a clean workspace, then your brain just feels alleviated from all of the dirt and all of that. So if I walk into my room and my desk has like a bunch of stuff on it, I don't know why, but I feel like I don't want to do anything that day. I instantly walk out of my room and I go sit on the couch and watch TV. So if my room is clean, if my desk is clean, it makes me want to do things and work on it. Part of procrastination is that you're scared of the outcomes. So if you're scared of whatever test is coming up and you see your workspace, you're gonna take it as, ooh, let me use this as an example of why I shouldn't be studying or doing all this stuff. So number one, it's really good to just clean your workspace before the school year starts so that you have a clean workspace to do your things on. But it's also important just so that you have a clean workspace so that your mind is also clean and fresh and ready to bring on new information. And I personally feel like it really helps me. Number 4 is to remember to take breaks. So part of being productive is that you don't want to be burnt out. And if you're not taking breaks, you're instantly going to get burnt out. I personally know that for a fact, that if I'm always working on something, then I don't know, I just feel like a strain. So in order to continue being productive and be motivated and not feel unmotivated, you need to take those nice breaks. And part of those breaks are like productive breaks. So go on a walk, read a book, make a healthy snack, make matcha like I'm doing, or make a coffee. Reward yourself so that you know that what you're doing right now is being productive and it's rewarding. So your brain instantly knows, I'm getting this matcha, for example, because I am being productive and I don't want to be burnt out, so I'm taking this break. So your mind instantly knows, hey, I need to take a break. I am tired from doing whatever that I was doing, so here's me making my matcha. I personally love matcha. Matcha has so many great ingredients. It has some natural caffeines and energizes you. It's really good for your digestive system. There's just a lot of benefits to matcha, and I've recently kind of made my own little matcha because I used to buy some from Dunkin' Donuts, and obviously they put so much sugar in that that's not healthy. But besides the point, I think when you remember to take breaks, again, you're not going to burn out, and you're going to be able to, with avoiding those burnouts, you're going to be able to be even more productive than you already are right now. So make sure that you are trying your best to do some rewarding breaks, which are probably the best one. Productive, rewarding breaks. So do something that makes your brain think, I'm getting this break because I've been doing good stuff all day. So do what works for you. For me, it's matcha. Sometimes it's honestly getting a breath of fresh air. But again, whatever works for you, works for you. The next one is to focus on one thing. When you're getting back into being productive, there's no way you're going to be able to multitask. If you are multitasking, you're going to make yourself even more unmotivated and strained and unproductive because you feel like you're doing all these things at one time, and you're just going to feel so tired of being productive or doing all these things you need to do. So I personally have the problem where I like to watch a little show on the side while I do homework or do that. So right now I'm working on some Duolingo Spanish, and I personally feel like I felt like I got so much done because I put my little show aside. Your brain is not it can't multitask. Again, with my little scientifically proven stuff, I just read a lot. So I've seen over the internet that there's no way your brain can multitask. If you are doing multiple tasks at the same time, your brain is going to instantly focus on one, and then the other you're going to be making mistakes on. So wouldn't you rather just focus on the one thing, get all of it right, and then move on to the next? It makes things so much quicker and you get so many things done. And it's proven to work like that. If you do one thing in listening to a little bit of music and then you move on, it's so much quicker than trying to do 2 or 3 things at a time. It's just, it just doesn't work. And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help on something that you're working on, whether it be school, personal, whatever it is. It's okay to ask for help. So make sure that you're not multitasking because you're going to feel a strain eventually. And again, I'm drinking my matcha, doing some Duolingos. I'm just focusing on one thing. Drinking matcha doesn't take any time of my brain. It doesn't harm your brain to be drinking matcha and doing Duolingo. So focusing on one thing. I know I have that problem and I've been working on it. So I really highly suggest that you just do one thing at a time, because I feel like you get things done quicker. And it's proven that you do get things done quicker when you do one thing at a time. So the second to last one for this video is to make things aesthetic. And does it sound a little weird? Does it sound a little bit stupid? Yes. But I'm going to tell you that there have been teachers that say if you make things aesthetic, that it helps you focus on the task at hand. So again, not multitasking, just focusing on, for example, I'm taking notes right now. I was doing my little Spanish notebook update since, a new school year is upon us. I'm taking some college Spanish classes. We're going to be drilling the Spanish. I am Hispanic, but I like perfecting my little language. So I do speak Spanish, like with my parents. So I'm taking it at school, but I'm also practicing at home just to perfect it, because I want to be a high school Spanish teacher in the future. So, but as I was saying, if you are trying to make things aesthetic, make things cute, if things turn out super cute, like for me personally, I want to continue doing that. So whatever it is that you're making aesthetic and it's productive and it's good for you and you want to do it again, your brain's going to want to do it again because it just looks so nice and so satisfying. So as I was saying, there are teachers that literally say it helps you focus on the task at hand, and you're going to get things done quicker when you're just focusing on the one thing that you're making super aesthetic, super cute. And it also causes self-awareness. So you're going to be even more self-aware of what you are making, because you don't want to make a mistake on something you're trying to make cute and aesthetic, you know what I mean? And satisfying. And it improves your learning. So if you're going to start doing stuff for back to school, start making things aesthetic like notes, because it's going to help you improve your learning when you get back into school. I personally like making everything aesthetic. I know that when I go back to school, I take class notes and then I take notes at home. And that's a way of me improving my learning because I'm learning it twice. So I'm just saying I would test it out, even though it sounds a little weird, but I like making things look super cute anyways. The last one is to prioritize. Every day I use iScreen on my iPhone and I put my top 4 priorities, because if you have so many tasks you need to do, you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to be like, I have so many things to do today. Put the top 4 that you need to get done for that day and just start checking them off your list. Start using the other tips and habits that I showed you to make sure that you get those top 4 done. And then from there, you can make to-do lists and just really figure out what it is that's so important, because I bet you that there are some things that you don't even need to get done today that you just have on your list. And even if you do need to get it done, you have things that are probably going to be more important. So to avoid strain and burnout and unmotivation, try to prioritize the things that are going to be the most important. This is also a good habit to have, so then when you go back to school, you'll know which assignments and which things are more important than others, so you're not focusing on an assignment that is a practice over studying for your test. So those are my 7 habits for you. Again, I would say top 3 is probably prioritizing, focusing on one thing, don't multitask, and creating a routine. These things are going to help you when you go back to school. It's just going to make everything so much easier personally. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you save it and watch it later so that you guys can watch it when you go back to school and it helps you in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I haven't done a voiceover in a while and I had a lot of fun. So make sure to subscribe to be part of the Angels team and hit the bell so you never miss another one of my videos, because I'm going to be posting more now that it's back to school season. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for next Sunday's video, because I promise you guys it will be an amazing one. Bye guys.